guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my August favorites for you. August was a really busy month for us, not only at work, at home too, getting the kids ready for back to school. We had baseball tournaments, that kind of stuff. It's been a really busy month. So I don't have as many favorites as I did last month, but that's the nature of a favorites video. Sometimes you have more, sometimes you have less. So I'm going to get right on into it with my nail polish favorites like I did normally, then beauty, and then random favorites. So let's get started with my nail polish favorites. Now my August nail polish favorites are very holographic heavy, very indie heavy, and that's because, as Christine would say over at Simply Nailogical, I am a holosexual, love my holographics, so this time of year is a great time of year to wear them because it's so sunny outside and you just get the full effect as soon as you go outside and look at your nails. So the first one I have here to share with you is a 9-0 lacquer. This is Jess Face 90's own brand. She's here on YouTube. I'll link her down below. This is called Candy Apple. This came out in her fall collection last year. It's a beautiful pink holographic. It's very strong holographic. When I first put this on my nails, I'm like, oh, she's not kidding around. These are holographic. So this is absolutely stunning on the nails, absolutely beautiful holographic. I highly recommend 9-0. I don't have enough in my collection, but as I've said before, being in Canada, the shipping, exchange costs, everything it adds up so quickly that I can't afford to shop across the border right now. It's just ridiculously expensive. So eventually, hopefully when the exchange rate gets a little bit better, I will buy some more 9-0 lacquer because I absolutely love them. But for now, I only have this one and one other in my collection, which is very sad because they're absolutely beautiful. And every time I see her post a new collection, I'm like, oh, I really want to get my hands on that. But I can't because it's just too expensive. So anyway, this is Candy Apple from 9-0 Lacquer. Next up, I have an A. England. This is called Captive Goddess. This is a holographic duochrome. It's a very light blue color with a purple shift, and then it's got the scattered holographic in here too. It's absolutely stunning. Again, I've said it before, A. England's one of my favorite brands. She does her holographics extremely well. They are a little bit more expensive than other indies, but in my opinion, they're well worth it because I've never had an A. England that I did not like. The formula has always been impeccable on her nail polishes, so I highly recommend A. England, and I highly recommend this one because it's absolutely stunning on the nails. This is Captive Goddess by A. England. The last two indies that I have to share with you are two KB shimmers. This is an older KB shimmer and it's very well loved. It's about to here on the bottle. This is called Up and Cunning. It is a teal holographic. This came out in her fall collection a couple of years ago, but I can wear this all year round because it's just a beautiful color. Extremely strong holographic on this one. It's absolutely stunning on the nails. It's possibly my favorite KB shimmer. I haven't sat down to film my favorite KB shimmers yet, so I haven't actually decided what's my favorite, but this one's very high up there. So this is Up and Cunning from KB Shimmer. The last indie that I have to share with you is this other KB shimmer which came out this year in her fall collection. I always stalk her collections and pick out the holographics that I want to buy. This was one of them that I picked up this year. I kind of fell off my no-buy wagon, unfortunately. But that's a different story. So this is Poppy Kisses from this year's fall collection. Absolutely stunning holographic on it. My favorite red, as you might remember, is Pirates of Penzance from Colors by Leroux. This is very similar to this, but this has a touch more orange in it. It's more of an orangey red, whereas Pirates of Penzance is more of a true red. But this is still absolutely stunning. Again, a very strong holographic on here. Loved it while it was on my nails. Absolutely beautiful color. If I'd had this when I did my top 10 reds, it probably would have made it in there too. So this is KB Shimmer Poppy Kisses. My last two nail polish favorites that I have to share with you are both mainstream brands. This one is a China Glaze. This came from the Giver collection, which I think was about 2 falls ago, I think. This is Capacity to See Beyond. It is a beautiful blue. This blue, oh, I love this. I love this shade of blue. This is absolutely stunning on the nails. The reason I bought this was that I was watching a video with Lindsay Does Nails. Fortunately, she does not have a channel anymore, which makes me sad because She's another Canadian girl that does nail polish videos, and I don't think there's many Canadian girls that do nail polish videos. It's a lot of US girls. So I'm sad that she doesn't make videos anymore, because we liked a lot of the same nail polishes, that's for sure. Anyway, I saw her wearing this on her nails. I could not stop staring at her nails throughout her video, and when I scrolled through her description bar and it said on my nails, and this was what she was wearing, I'm like, oh, I have to purchase this. I need it in my life. I'm so glad that I have it because it's absolutely beautiful. So this is Capacity to See Beyond from China Glaze. My last nail polish favorite this month is this one right here. This is OPI Spare Me a French Quarter. It came out in the New Orleans collection this past spring. Absolutely beautiful formula on this. One coat to get it opaque. Perfect formula. This one is just a regular old cream, but it's beautiful on the nails. So yeah, this one is Spare Me a French Quarter from OPI. Now moving on to my beauty favorites. I don't have as many as I had last month, I don't think, so I'm just going to get right on into what I have here. My first beauty favorite this month is this Bath & Body Works shower gel. This is Tahiti Island Dream. It has notes of fresh coconut water, kiwi blossom, and Tahitian vanilla musk. This basically smells like you're on vacation. It's absolutely beautiful. I think it's the coconut that really makes you feel like you're on an island somewhere. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the smell of this so much. I'm going to be sad when this is gone. I should have bought 2 of them, but this is absolutely beautiful. So this is Tahiti Island Dream from Bath & Body Works. Now my next beauty favorite is probably I'm really late to the party on this one, but I was looking for a new primer. I didn't want to spend a lot of money because I'm saving for my trip next year, and I seen a lot of YouTubers talk about this, which is the Nivea Men Aftershave Balm. So basically it's aftershave lotion for men, but it works really well as a primer. I was so surprised. Like my makeup lasted just as long as it did with my Smashbox primer that I was using before. So this I really do recommend. It was like $7 or $8 for 100 milliliters. Like that's really good. So if you can find this in your local drugstore, I recommend picking it up to use it as a primer. It's worth the hype, definitely. This one is living up to the hype that's surrounding it on YouTube right now. So that's the Nivea Men Aftershave Balm. My next favorite is this e.l.f. brush. This is the complexion brush. We finally are able to get e.l.f. products in Walmart now here in Canada. Before it was Target, it was the only place you could get it from, and we haven't had Target around for about 2 years now, which still makes me sad because I love Target so much when we had it. So when I saw that they had a whole bunch of e.l.f. stuff at my local Walmart, I picked up a whole bunch of stuff. I have a couple of other e.l.f. products to talk about in a minute. So this is just a big fluffy brush, but all over powder brush. It's absolutely so soft. It's a great brush, and for $4, you can't go wrong for a makeup brush. So this is the e.l.f. complexion brush. The next e.l.f. product I have to talk about is this powder, which is the Perfect Finish HD powder. It's just a translucent powder, so there's no color to it. It's just a setting set under. I use that for my under eyes to set my concealer. The setting powder that I was using before was the NYC just translucent powder, and I found that to make my under eyes look really cakey. This doesn't do that. It's just a very finely milled powder. It doesn't make my under eyes look cakey, which the other powder did, so I'm happy for that. This again was, I think, $7. It was very cheap, and I absolutely really like it. So this is the Perfect Finish HD powder from e.l.f. The next e.l.f. product I have to talk about is this Illuminating Palette. So this is 4 highlighters that come in this really nice package. I was actually really surprised with the packaging on this. It doesn't feel cheap. Like, this is a $7 highlighting palette. It does not feel cheap. It feels quite sturdy and high-end, to be honest with you. I'm really impressed with the packaging on this for $7. So this is the 4 highlighters in here. I'm wearing this one on my cheeks right now, which is just a nice pale. It's just a nice white highlighter, which is perfect for my pale skin. So yeah, if you see this, I highly recommend picking it up. It's for somebody like me who doesn't want to spend a ton of money on highlighter, this is a great option. So this is the e.l.f. Illuminating Palette. And my last beauty favorite this month is this palette right here. This is the Tarte in Bloom palette. So this is just a beautiful eyeshadow palette. It's got a lovely range of colors in here. The standout in this palette is this one right here. This is called Firecracker. It's absolutely beautiful. So that's Firecracker. Do a swatch on the back of my hand here for you. It's absolutely beautiful. That is the main reason that I bought this palette, for that particular eyeshadow. But you can get a lot of looks out of this palette, which is great. Because again, it's a Tarte palette. Tarte palettes aren't cheap palettes. They're, you know, they're high-end palettes. This I think was $56 for this palette, but I absolutely love it. And the packaging on it is super cute. Like, look at it's like watercolor, absolutely cute packaging. So this is the Tarte Bloom palette from Tarte. So let's talk about random favorites. Now, TV this month was very, very Olympics heavy. I did watch a lot of the Rio Olympics. I really enjoyed watching the swimming, the diving, and the gymnastics. Those are the main events that I like to watch. I'm not really into watching any of the other events, but if there's nothing else on TV, I will have them on. So yeah, the swimming, the Canada actually did really, really well in swimming this year, thanks to Penny. I'm not sure how you say her last name, but she did really, really well. She's made Canada very, very proud. So yeah, the Olympics was one of the main things I've been watching in the month of August. And of course, Fear the Walking Dead came back this month. I love Walking Dead. Fear the Walking Dead this season, I don't know, hasn't been as good as last season. I haven't found. I don't know. I'm hoping, like, we've had the first couple of episodes since they came back. Last episode was really, really good, but I find that I scream at my TV a lot with this show. There's so much stupidity on it, but I guess because I've been watching Walking Dead for so long, and you see these characters doing stupid shit, and you're like, what are you doing? You know, but it's one of those shows where you get so engrossed into it, and you're rooting for the characters. That I do love the show, but not as much as I was loving it last season. But again, I still really enjoyed watching it this past month. And the last show that I have been watching is Pretty Little Liars. I don't believe that we have to wait till winter now for the final part of the last season. I'm super glad that Hannah and Caleb are back together. I really want Toby and Spencer to get back together, because come on. And the ending of that last episode with Toby, oh my god, he better be okay. And Arya and Ezra, I mean, come on. We all knew that his girlfriend was going to be alive, but did they have to put him kissing her on TV so Arya could see it? Like, come on. Anyway, it's a TV show. I'm getting too invested in it. So yeah, we have to wait till, I think, winter now for that, which sucks, but I will be watching for it to come back on. My favorite YouTube video of the month was the James Corden carpool karaoke with Britney Spears. I love that little series that he does on YouTube. All of them have been so funny, and I really like Britney Spears. So when I saw that preview pop up, I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait for that. So that was my favorite YouTube video of the month of April. Favorite movies, I went to see Sausage Party with some friends, and I don't think I've ever laughed that hard in a movie theater before in my life. It is, if you get easily offended, do not go see that movie, because it hits every single stereotype there is. But it's so funny. Like, they make fun of every single stereotype. It's not just one stereotype that gets hit in every joke. It's different stereotypes across the board. So funny. I literally had tears rolling down my cheeks in laughter in watching it in a movie theater. It was so funny. I highly recommend it, but if you get easily offended, do not go see that movie for sure. Do not go see it if you're easily offended. So Sausage Party was my first movie favorite. I also saw Me Before You, which is very, very different, the other end of the spectrum from Sausage Party. But Me Before You bawled my eyes out. So sad. Oh my god, it literally broke my heart too. Such a good movie. I love Emilia Clarke because she's in Game of Thrones. She's a great actress. She did a really good job in the movie. And also Sam Claflin? I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name. But yeah, he's also a really good actor. Super cute. I really enjoyed him in The Hunger Games. So when I saw they were being paired together in this movie, I'm like, oh, that should be a great movie because they're great actors. So yeah, those were so awesome even for you. And my last movie favorite of the month was Brooklyn, which is about a young Irish girl who comes to the States to start a new life and basically follows her through her transition into living in Brooklyn. Very sad movie too. There's some very sad spots in it. But I'm not gonna lie, I love the Irish accent, so that was one of the main reasons that I liked the movie. It was very well acted. I think it was nominated for a couple of Oscars, and quite rightly so. It was a very, very good movie. So yeah, if you haven't seen Brooklyn, I highly recommend that one too. So that is it, guys. That is my monthly favorites for the month of August. Thank you so much for watching and for subscribing. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks again so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. Since I've been almost sure. Hi, sweetie. What are you doing?
What's this?
Are you jumping?
I almost knocked over there.
Yeah, you don't want to knock over the candle.
Ouch.
Yeah, it'd be hot.
There's some lipstick
You
on.
want some lipstick? What do you want?
I want
This one?
my color. I don't want that.
Which one? No, we don't have them on bags.
What color is it?
What, red?
What color is it? What color is it?
Oh, it's coral.
Well, what's the next color?
That one's red.
One's red. Good to hold it. Oh, you can touch it.
You want this one?
I don't like what I got on.
The last indie that I have to share with you is another. Brianna, go do that downstairs. I apologize if you can hear her in the background. My last nail polish favorite this month is this one right here. This is an OPI. This is. My camera just decided it was going to shut off. Thanks so much, camera.